We are now on the 4th round of 16 match on the left side of the bracket. We're going to cut right to the chase. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, we are so sorry for the broadcasting feed issues of the last match. We believe those issues have been taken care of. We'll find out. There's no way of knowing until after we review the footage here, but rest assured we're giving it our best shot here. But we bring to you a really enticing match. Very enticing match between Austria and Sweden. There are many pundits alike who believe Austria now are the favorites on the left side. As a reminder, Spain beat Czechoslovakia 3-1. They will face underdogs Egypt, who beat Hungary 2-1 in the first quarterfinal. The second quarterfinal, the game with the video feed issues, resulted in the Netherlands win for 1-0 thanks to a late Leen Vente goal. The Netherlands are in the quarterfinal, and they await the winner of this round of 16 match between Austria and Sweden. Austria, a lot of people believe if they can get by Sweden here, they'll be the favorites on the left side of the black bracket. Peter Platzer is in the goal. Franz Cizar, Karl Sesta, Franz Wagner, Josef Smistik, good player in the midfield, Hans Urbanek, and then starman Karl Zizek, Josef Bichan, Rudi Vertel, and I skipped 2 players, Tony Scholl and Matthias Sindelar, 2 fantastically talented players. Watch out for Karl Zizek, Matthias Sindelar, and Tony Scholl, as well as Josef Smistik. The rest of the supporting cast isn't too shabby as well. Sweden, on the other hand, have talent as well. Anders Rydberg is in the goal. Niels Axelsson, Sven Andersson, Rune Carlsen, Niels Rolsen, Ernst Andersen, Gosta Dunker, Ragnar Gustafsson, and then it really is down to Sven Jonasson and Knut Kroon. Those are the star men for Sweden. Again, they're going to be looking a lot to Sven Jonasson and Knut Kroon. Corey Keller, though, on his day, can change a match as well. The game is at the Luigi Ferraris in Genoa. It is the 4th round of 16 fixture, which would complete the left side of the bracket and set up the quarterfinals. We are in Genoa for Austria versus Sweden. What a game! Neither side participated at the 1930 World Cup in Uruguay. Not to get ahead of ourselves, the winners of that World Cup, France, feature in the next game. Well, 3 quarterfinal teams, Spain, Egypt, and Netherlands, have been finalized. We are set to find out who the 4th team will be. The match officials are checking the conditions here, making sure all the licenses of the coaches are on display. The field is in good standing. Please bear with us here as we get the cameras set. Once again, we do apologize greatly for the broadcast feed issue of the last match between Netherlands and Belgium, which really came down to a late show. We really wish we could have given you that action in real time. Especially with 2 incredible Belgian misses during that match, which unfortunately have been lost and really is only presented in a slideshow format. Not much we can do. But the officials here seem to be ready to get this match underway. We are all set. It's Austria versus Sweden. Scandinavia taking on Central Europe. And we're off at the Luigi Ferraris in Genoa. Long ball forward, and Peter Platzer does well. Josef Bikon to Rudi Virtel. Crossed in, and Anders Rydberg with the save. Well, we appear to have another broadcast issue. The Anders Rydberg looks like the invisible man, but Sweden are in here, and it's a big save by Peter Platzer. We do apologize for how the Swedish goalkeeper is being presented. Just going to have to roll with it as the header goes wide from danger man Knut Kroon. Knut Kroon gets on the end of the cross and heads it wide. We'll restart now. I do apologize for having to step away for about 5 minutes. It's 0-0. Sweden have the ball in the box. They're looking dangerous. Goes to Dunker. On the cross, the header! Right at Peter Platzer. And Peter Platzer has had to make sure he's in the right position on multiple occasions. Tore Keller to Ernst Andersson. Oh, Sweden really look up for this. Ball in the box, but Peter Platzer cuts it off. He distributes quickly to Franz Wagner. There's Josef Smistik. So Josef Bikon in the box here. Austria, it's 1-0! Josef Bikon slipped it in. And it's the man we highlighted in the pre-show. Matthias Sindelar, the star man, and Austria take about 10 minutes to take the lead. Josef Bikon with the ball through, and the finish by Matthias Sindelar. Oh, it didn't take long for Austria. Good finish by Sindelar. One of the best players in this tournament. The poster child of the 2-3-5. Slipped it right by Rydberg. And on 11 minutes, Austria lead 1-0. And here they come again, but Sweden batten down the hatches and get up the field. Rune Carlson. Long ball. Gustafsson. And Austria slip it through. There's Sindelar again. Oh, he's in again. Sindelar! And Anders Rydberg with the save. We're going to start calling him the Invisible Man. Goes to Dunker with the ball across the field. There's the ball in the box. It's cleared away. Austria leads Sweden 1-0. The winner will take on the Netherlands in the quarterfinal. Josef Bikon is in. Josef Bikon tried to go right through Anders Rydberg, but Anders Rydberg getting down quickly Torre Keller goes to Dunker, and it's right at Peter Platzer. 17 minutes in, ball given away. Gustafsson goes to Dunker. Shot from Sweden, it's a save! Whoa! Peter Platzer had to make the reaction save. Knut Kroon on the corner. Oh, goalkeeper flapped at it. Sweden announced their intentions. They're not going to go down, lying down. Rudy Vertel. Back to Tony Shaw. He's dangerous. The ball is over the bar, and it's a corner kick for Austria. Karl Zizek. And Rydberg gathers it. Don't know what's causing Rydberg to look invisible, but ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to roll with it. This is 1934. We're doing the best we can. Ball in the box, and Rydberg is on it. Headed forward, Sven Jonassen, Gustafsson. Interesting turn. Players get mixed up there. Knut Kroon is wide. He crosses it in. Austria need to clear it, and they do. Franz Wagner. Ernst Anderson. Sven Jonassen. Ernst Anderson. Torre Keller. Torre Keller goes to Dunker. Goes to Dunker across. And Austria clear their lines. And Smishtik plays it up the field, but it's out of bounds. It will be Sweden's ball. It's 1-0 Austria. And quite honestly, Sweden look up for it. Rune Gustafsson. Knut Kroon. Knut Kroon crossing, and Peter Platzer does well. Peter Platzer's made a couple key saves so far to keep Sweden off the score sheet. And then Matthias Sindelar in one fell swoop made it 1-0 Austria. Knut Kroon now crossing it in. Chance for Sweden! They tied it! Knut Kroon played the ball in. It was a peach. And it was nodded home by Ragnar Gustafsson. Ragnar Gustafsson, the GAIS club football man. He's a star player for GAIS. What a ball from Knut Kroon. And there's the header. Peter Platzer had no chance to react to that. Knut Kroon, we highlighted him. He's a star player. And Ragnar Gustafsson heads it home. It's 1-1. And we have quite the opening first half here. What a ball, Knut Kroon. And there's Gustafsson to nod it home. No chance for Platzer. 26 minutes. It's 1-1. Slight underdogs are Sweden. My oh my, this is the tournament of the unexpected. Goes to Dunker. Goes to Dunker, crosses it in. Sweden still looking dangerous. Maybe 1-1, but Austria really haven't looked dangerous since the Sindelar goal. Sven Jonassen crossing, headed away. Niels Rosen is there. Niels Rosen. And it's done and dealt with by Schmistek. Rune Carlson goes to Dunker. Goes to Dunker! Whipped it in, but Peter Platzer is there. Oh, and he launches it up the field, but again, Sweden, who also appear to have a height advantage. Oh, Austria can't string any passes together. Niels Rosen goes to Dunker. And there's Schmistek. Sindelar. Zizek. Zizek slips it through to Bakan. Oh, Bakan was offside, well beyond the line of God there. Wonderfully measured position by the Swedish defense. 1-1. Gustafsson, the goal scorer. Goes to Dunker. Ooh, Dunker ran out of real estate, and it's out for a throw. There's a foul deep in the Austria territory. Sindelar. Nice touch by Sindelar. Really fantastic player. Ball in. And Rydberg uses his invisible features to get that ball. Schmistic to Dunker. And it's out for a throw. Sweden really accounting themselves very well right now. Headed towards goal. And Petter Platzer. Big save. And it remains 1-1. And it's flicked on, and really Austria just cannot get possession, but now they do. And they give it right back and then commit a foul. Rydberg will restart. Gustafsson goes to Dunker. Rune Karlsson switches play to Knut Kroon. Knut Kroon in the box. And Peter Platzer. Oh, it's ill-advised distribution by Platzer. Niels Rosen launches it forward, flicked on. Sweden have the ball in the box, but it's cleared. Roughly 6 minutes remaining. Goes to Dunker, cannot control it, and it's out of bounds. 1-1 here. Goals from Matthias Sindelar and Ragnar Gustafsson. Rune Karlsson carries the ball forward. Torre Keller could not get control. Austria. Sindelar has to drop in very deep. Rudi Virtel cuts inside. Tony Scholl on the ball now. Tony Scholl! Well, he can change the game at a moment's notice, Tony Scholl. But Rydberg with a safe pair of hands there. Niels Rosen. Gustafsson. Knut Kroon. The always dangerous Knut Kroon. He's going to whip balls in all day. And Peter Platzer will have his work cut out for him until Austria figure out how to close down Knut Kroon. But here's goes to Dunker from the other side. And once again, Peter Platzer commanding the area well. He may have given up a goal, but really he's played a fantastic half. Peter Platzer. Stoppage time indicator's gone up. Very nice to have a clock in this tournament as opposed to 1930. Karl Zizek. Franz Wagner. And we presume the halftime whistle will go soon, but this might be the last roll of the dice of the half for Sweden. Oh, it's a foul. And Niels Rosen will deliver it. In the box it goes. The referee letting play continue. Goes to Dunker with the corner kick. Headed out. When will the referee call for halftime? He does now. Tell you what, Sweden look to the better side. 1-1. I think Austria have a lot to think about in that first half as we navigate first to the Matthias Sindelar goal. Bican slipped it in the middle, and Sindelar, wonderful finish. Delicate finish by Matthias Sindelar. Sees the ball, knows Rydberg is coming out, and just slips it right underneath him. But then, in the 26th minute, Knut Kroon. Ball in the box, still plays it across, and the finish from Gustafsson. And we are tied 1-1. And if we check out the match details here, 4 opportunities for Austria, 7 for Sweden, 57% possession. That's a lot of possession for football. And I'll tell you what, Austria may be the favorites on the left side of the bracket now of the remaining teams. But Sweden have taken the game to Austria. This will be a very interesting second half. Second half about to begin. Reminder for everybody watching. If we are tied at the end of 90 minutes, we will have 2 15-minute periods. And if the teams cannot be separated after that, they have played the full 15 minutes of each half. If they cannot be separated, we go to the penalty shootout. Of course, the 1930 World Cup final between Uruguay and France was decided by a shootout. Player goes down. No foul given. The referee completely uninterested in Sweden there. Oh, it could have been. And here's Matthias Sindelar. You do not want to give him space. Oh, but once again, Austria's midfield struggling. And goes to Dunker in. Goes to Dunker. It's wide. Goes to Dunker. Oh, he got just behind the defense, had to go wide right, and his shot was off target in the end. Tell you what, there was a gaping hole at the near post. I think Dunker saw it, but simply couldn't steer it on target. Sweden remain dangerous. Austria really need to pick it up here. And here's Zizek! Oh, he misses it across the face of the goal! What an opportunity for Karl Zizek. That's more like it for Austria. Sven Jonassen. Austria playing around with it in their area. That's a bit dangerous. 1-1. Niels Rosen wins the throw. Here's Schmistic up to Beacon. Beacon tries to slip it through. And Rydberg comes flying out like a Swedish missile. Good goalkeeping by Rydberg. Ball in, and Knut Kroon is on it. He's dangerous. Slips it in. Oh, it just needed a touch, I think, from the Swedish attacker. Tore Keller dispossessed. Cesar does well. Cesar goes back to Sesta. Cesar and Sesta possessing the ball. They go back to Platzer. Austria content to possess it in their area. They need possession though, so they're going to be happy with this. Smistic. Tony Schall. Tony Schall to Viertel. Viertel on the ball. He goes down. It's a clean tackle from Niels Axelsen. Oh! Tell you what, on any given day, maybe the referee feels like giving a penalty to either team now. Knut Kroon. Chance for Sweden. Another player goes down. And play continues. We have players going down in the box continuously now. Ball is slipped to the left. Wonderful switch, but the play is allowed to continue. And Viertel couldn't chase it down. Niels Rosen, an imposing figure in the midfield. Oh, Tony Schall says, let me do it myself on defense. Tony Schall, Franz Wagner, Schmistic, Beacon, Urbanek, Rudi Viertel. Rudi Viertel. Can he win the corner? No. And then Sweden possess it out of their area. And a wonderful ball to Knut Kroon. And here's Sven Jonassen. Sven Jonassen, it's 2-1! Are we in for another shocker? Sven Jonassen! It was a 2v1 situation. And Sven Jonassen was able to poke it right around Peter Platzer. And Sweden take the 2-1 lead. Sven Jonassen. Just got it right by Peter Platzer there. In the star man for Sweden of Elfsborg. And now we have George Braun. Johan Horvath is another fantastic player. And I couldn't catch the Swedish player who came in. But now, Austria are up against it. And the whole left side of this bracket is really looking quite unexpected right now. Knut Kroon plays the ball forward. And Peter Platzer with the save. Well, they are just 25 minutes away from the quarterfinals, are Sweden. What can Austria do? Georg Braun is in. Rudi Viertel. We've got to get Sindelar on the ball. Johan Horvath. Couldn't get control. Ball's cleared up the field. Austria need a heroic contribution at some point. Knut Kroon. Ball played in, and Peter Platzer couldn't get control of it in Austria. Wow, that was dangerous. Here's Rudi Viertel to Johan Horvath. Josef Bekan. Bekan! Well, he had the assist, and Josef Bekan cuts to the right, hits the strike, and Rydberg had to tip it away. Zizek with the corner. Headed up in the air, back across the goal, and it's out for a goal kick. Austria, they were sleepwalking in some portions of this match. Johan Horvath, Jorg Braun, Rudi Vertil, Horvath. Oh, his ball was cut out by Rune Carlson. There's Tore Keller. Gustafsson. Oh, he wanted the corner, and Peter Platzer was well positioned. Good hands from Platzer. Important save. Rudi Vertil. Schmistic. Karl Zizek. Oh, Zizek. Oh, twice. Twice it was a poor decision by Zizek. And here's Knut Kroon, but he cannot get to the ball. And he says, I know. Good play. Thumbs up. Sweden 18 minutes away from a quarterfinal. Jorg Braun, Karl Zizek. Zizek to Schmistic. Here's Rudi Vertil. Rudi Vertil crossing! Oh! It nearly went in the net. It had to be tipped over by Rydberg. Here's the corner kick. Player goes down, nothing given. Cesar. Oh, that's a defender's touch, that. Tell you what, Rudi Vertil's cross/shot as a foul's given. And Niels Rosen goes out, and Victor Karlund comes in. Niels Rosen really filled in the gaps in that midfield. You wonder about that substitution. But he may have been on his last legs. 15 minutes remain for Austria to salvage their World Cup. Bekan. He's going the wrong direction here, and he had to slip it out. Knut Kroon. That's a foul. Tore Keller will play it short, and a chance for Sweden. Players launching their bodies at the ball, couldn't get there. Karlund, Kroon, Tore Keller headed away. There's Johan Horvath. Oh, it's a good ball to Zizek. Zizek, it's played into Bekan. Bekan, that's a big save. Rydberg. What a ball. And Josef Bekan. Oh, you thought he would finish this. And he just gets his foot on it. And Rydberg with a big-time save. It's not cleared yet. It goes back to Braun. Oh dear, that's terrible from Braun. And it goes out for a Sweden throw. Oh, are Austria going to come up short here? They have 10 minutes roughly to save their campaign. They need at least a goal. Ball delivered. Sweden maintained possession. Bekan. So close to equalizing. Franz Wagner. Switches play. Rudi Vertil cuts in. Plays the ball in the middle. Chance for Austria. Oh, it's wide. But it was deflected. Zizek's corner. Headed away. Franz Wagner. Schmistic. Oh, Schmistic. That was always going to be a difficult ball to bring down. Braun to Vertil. Vertil crossing. Headed away. Austria on the ball. It's cleared. All the way down the field. Knut Kroon. Zizek does well. He goes and launches it. But Sweden deal with it. Sweden are close. Ball given away. Cesar. Platzer. Jorg Braun. Rudi Vertil. Braun. Crosses. Ball's cleared. Can Austria find the equalizer? Only 3 minutes and change remaining. This would be another mild upset. It's given away. Newt's Crew now down the left. The ball goes out for the throw. 2 minutes remain. That's unforced error. Oh, and they give it right back. Oh, and Sweden really, Austria, this is not the position they want to be in this late in the game. Will Sweden, the stoppage time indicator goes up. Austria, it's now or never. It's absolutely now or never. Rudy Vertil, it'll be a throw-in. Oh, they've got to pump it in. And that, I think, goes out for a corner. Misses the moment. Rudy Vertil, headed away, headed out. It's got to be one. Players go at it. Austria stay with it. Jörg Braun. Braun with the shot. It's over the bar. I think Sweden have stolen it here. No, they've earned it, excuse me. Play continues. And a big save, but it might be for nothing. Austria have lost. Sweden are in the quarterfinal. Unbelievable. Austria. And now, who is the favorite on the left? We don't know. What a result for Sweden. The World Cup of 1934 in Italy. Broadcast issues and all has brought shock after shock after shock. And in 3 of the 4 games, the less favored team has pulled off the upset. We look at the match details here. 9 chances for Austria, 11 for Sweden, 51% possession. They earned their victory, did Sweden. And the left side of the bracket, after 4 games, has the quarterfinal slate complete. We will take a brief look at the tournament table. The tournament bracket, after 4 games.